students, teachers, and faculty members. This is Christopher Jones and Jordan Lester, coming to you with the Valley Most News.
Friday Spirit Day will be Country versus Country Club Day, so strap on your cowboy hat and boots or polo shirts with a visor. There will not be a pep rally that day.
On Saturday, our band members will be in the Lake Whitney Marching Band Contest, so good luck to our band members.
This week, everyone's favorite interviewer, Elizabeth Wren Whitmire, will be interviewing Mr. Dowdy, so we'll send you over to Wren to get his responses.
Hey Valley Mills, I'm here with Mr. Dowdy, and we're going to be interviewing him today. So Mr. Dowdy, what do you like about being superintendent, and what do you miss about being principal?
Well, as a superintendent, I feel like I have a connection with the whole district. I get to communicate more with the entire staff in the district, all the students, versus just being the elementary principal, where I was just kind of down there and had that relationship with elementary teachers and elementary students. So, as a superintendent, I get to be up here, but I also get to be down there as well, and just having that connection with the entire district, not just one campus as itself.
And before you were a principal, did you coach, and what did you teach?
I did coach, so I guess I started education in 2001 in Little River Academy. I was, first couple of years I was coached everything, football, basketball, track. I was also a baseball coach, and taught middle school science. Then I guess 2 years later, I was head baseball coach at Academy, taught PE and health, and then moved to Gatesville for 9 years, and then I guess this is my 8th year in Valley Mills. So 3 districts overall.
And Mr. Dowdy, what was your favorite job as a young adult?
Favorite job as a young adult. So I've worked at a golf course maintenance. I have worked for an electrical company one summer. That was not fun. I've been a Little League umpire. I've worked as a cashier at a convenience store. Just about a lot of things, but probably the umpire was the most fun, just because once again I got to be around kids, and just being out there, and baseball is definitely a love of mine. So I got to see the other side of it as well.
That sounds like a really fun job. Tell us about your family, Mr. Dowdy.
My family, I married to Tessa. She's currently the elementary principal here in Valley Mills. We have one child, Kinsler. He's in 2nd grade. Just the 3 of us. Like I said, it's couldn't ask for any better, wife and child, and they love it here as well. And it's just, we spend most of our time at a sporting event, whether it's for Valley Mills or the Rangers or my sons. So it's we have a busy time.
Okay, now this one is my favorite question.
All right.
And I don't think I can say it with a straight face.
I'm a little scared.
So, Mr. Dowdy, if you had a dolphin, what would you name your dolphin?
If I had a dolphin, what would I name it? Oh my gosh. We just went to Florida a couple weeks ago, and we actually visited the Clearwater Aquarium. It was mainly a dolphin exhibit. So it's fitting that you asked that question. Ooh, I don't know. Man, that's a good one. Probably be something baseball related, just because it's like everything that we name our pets and things like that. It's somewhat baseball. Randy, you put me on the spot. I'm going to say Beltray. Beltray the Dolphin. Yeah.
Beltray the Dolphin.
Yeah.
All right.
Beltray was one of my favorite baseball players, so I'm going to go Beltray.
That's a pretty good name. Thank you, Mr. Dowdy. And let's get back to the news.
And thank you, Ren.
From October 10th till the 11th, our FFA members will be exhibiting their goats at the Heart of Texas Livestock Show for market readiness. These goats will be ready to go into the food supply. This will be a state-level show. Good luck to any goat showers.
Wednesday, there will be an Ag Awareness Day at the State Fair in Dallas. Ag members will learn about the impact and importance of agriculture and about different aspects of it, while also advocating for the industry.
Now it's time for the sports with Pecos and Ernesto.
The game against Crawford last week was unfortunate with the Valley Mills loss. But this week, the varsity football team will be playing today at Riesel at 7:30 at their fields. So come out and support our Eagles.
Last week, the junior high and JV both lost their games against Crawford. The JV game today has been canceled because of lack of officials.
Tomorrow, the second-ranked Valley Mills Lady Eagles will be playing at Rappaport at their courts. So I want everyone to go out at 4:30 and support our Lady Eagles so they can get to that number 1 spot.
On October 10th, the cross-country team will travel to Hamilton for their district race. The junior high volleyball team will have a game at Moody that starts at 5.
The Powder Puff game is coming up next Saturday, so make sure that all of you show up to that and support everyone playing in that game. That is all we have to say for this week, so I'll now pass it off to Angel with the weather, and we'll see you next time.
Hello Valley Mills, I am Angel Gomez, your weatherman, and I'm here to tell you about the weather all week. For the start of this week, it'll be in the high 80s with the lows being in the 60s, and it will pretty much be the same for the next week. Enjoy the nice weather while you can, and now I'm passing it off to Christopher and Jordan.
And thank you, Mr. Gomez. Maybe now I'll wear a different flannel.
On Wednesday, the top quartile of our juniors will be taking the PSAT, otherwise known as the Preliminary Scholastic Aptitude Test. This will include 3 tests: reading, writing, and math. This will be a great practice for the real SAT and a great opportunity to gain a scholarship.
And now it's time for what you have all been waiting for. Hide the Mask with his movie review of the week.
Sup, Val Mills, I'm Hide the Mask, your movie critic, and the movie I'm viewing today is the latest addition to the live-action remakes of Disney classics, Pinocchio, directed by Robert Zemeckis. This movie is garbage! It's slow, boring, the acting isn't really great, and the CGI doesn't look good with the live actors. Although sometimes it has some decent scenes, which weren't really many. This movie's plot is a modern retelling of the classic 1940s movie of the same name, re-represented in a mixture of live action and CGI, but done in poor fashion. But if you're too young to know the plot, the story is about a wooden puppet named Pinocchio who comes to life by a magic fairy to be the son of his maker, Geppetto, played by Tom Hanks, with the set goal of becoming a real boy for him. Now the thing I like most about this movie is Keegan-Michael Key's vocal performance as the fox, John Honest. He even gives us a Chris Pine reference. Surprisingly, it's one of the best things in the movie. But he's barely in the movie, and the rest of the film is bad and boring. Not even the great Tom Hanks can save this movie from being awful. This movie currently has a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty bad. Which makes sense. The movie's awful, so it gets a 2.5 out of 10 for me. Okay, that's all for this week. Now back to Chris and Jordan with the news.
And thank you very much, Hyde. On Wednesday from 3:30 till 6 p.m. and Thursday from 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. Murph Jones will be here on a parrot night for juniors to order their class rings. And yes, we've already talked about this, but I wanted to remind you, so don't fight me.
Well, I believe that's all we got for this week. I gotta say, I prefer a lot more than last week's, but good morning, evening, and night to you all.